took a different direction today. Down the beach. Up in the dunes. I love all these plants, so cool. What do you guys
Good morning. It has been a weird last couple of days. I got my second shot, Moderna, and was pretty wiped out the last 48 hours. So today is Sunday, but I'm actually going to be painting today. I really feel like it. I try really hard to take Sunday and sometimes half of Monday off just to ensure I don't experience burnout, especially since I did heavily last year and over the winter this past year. So I just have never been super good at giving myself time to take breaks. So I try to do that. But if I'm really feeling excited about something, especially painting, if I'm feeling very excited about painting, I try to give myself space to do that. I try to listen to myself. So the same is true on the opposite end. If I'm really, really not feeling it, I try to listen to that and maybe don't paint if I have the option. So I'm excited about this one. This is for the NSFW show. I'm gonna film it. I did the drawing yesterday and the day before. I did the sketches all last week. Showed you a little bit of that. Now it's time for the painting part. I'm gonna use watercolors, which you know, I have a long history of using watercolors. I've just been using gouache more recently, and I feel like using watercolors, so I'm going to. I'm excited about the transparencies. There's gonna be a transparent dress. I just think the whole thing is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's do it.
All right, art supply haul. I try to always bring a reusable bag with me everywhere. I feel like most people do that now, but I don't have like any branded bag or anything. So first up is I got this really cool travel wrap that is a collaboration between Alexis, who owns Case for Making, and Gravel and Gold. And Gravel and Gold is a company here in San Francisco. These are made using scrap fabrics that they were no longer using in projects. So Alexis and Gravel and Gold came together, made this really cool little like wrap. And let me show you. I mean, you might already be able to tell, but you just put your little simple watercolor case in here. And then your brushes can go in here. You can throw some pencils in. And then I'm gonna cut up some paper and fit it into this little pouch. And then you just fold this over and wrap it up and then tie it up however you want. And this is for, I'm gonna be going to El Salvador with my really good friend and my partner, my two really good friends and my partner. So, you know, Dave and Jenna and Joel surf. And I used to surf, I don't surf anymore. So I'm going to be painting while they're surfing a few times a day. So I thought that normally I just bring a pencil and a sketchbook, but I figured it would be really nice to capture some of the colors there. So I'm pretty excited about this. Next thing I got, oh yeah, I got a Memo Block. This is by Ito Bindery. I use these Memo Blocks. You can see how much paper is on here. I got the rectangle this time, but I've used this square over the last 3 years. I'm almost done with it. I use it for taking notes during classes that I'm teaching, or really during anything, but I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to do the rectangle format. I also use it to like write notes in, like the orders people have, and I don't know, it's just generally like awesome. I'm not super into post-it notes. I like these. They don't have a sticky back to them. And I can kind of like put them in as a bookmark in books and things that I'm reading, or in my sketchbook. Next thing I got is a brush rest. This is something I have not had before, and I am using quite a few different brushes at once in a lot of my paintings because I'm using, or I'm doing larger paintings. So I thought I would get this brush rest, because they're kind of, at this point, the number of brushes I'm using is getting a little bit out of control. So pretty excited about that. It's enamel, it's a metal and enamel, so it's very sturdy, and I like that blue color. This is really cool. Piney Wood Atlas is like a publication by my friend Alicia Toldi, and then Carolina Porras. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I don't know Carolina personally, but Alicia and I worked together a long time ago, or not that long ago, but at Outerlands, which is a restaurant out here in the Sunset. And this is a really cool publication. They have 3 of them so far, I believe. I have the first 2 somewhere up here on my bookshelf. But this one is focusing on the Midwest, and it's a catalog of a bunch of unconventional artist residencies. So a lot of times when you're looking to like break into the art residency scene, which is a whole scene, it feels a lot like you have to have experience in residencies in order to get or land a residency. And what's really cool about this is a lot of like really small, excuse me. This is a lot of like really small residencies, and they went to each of them and then write about who runs them, where it is, what the parameters are. Do you need to pay for it? Do you get a stipend? What's the space like? All of those things, which is just so cool, because I think that I'm applying to a bunch of residencies right now. And I'm excited to also apply to some of these smaller ones. What's cool about these 2 is they can be smaller amounts of time, like maybe 5 days or 4, which just feels more attainable. So I'm excited about the Midwest one. I think that's going to be really cool. Highly recommend. I'll put a link for you to be able to buy them. Put a link to Case for Making, and then I'll also put a link to Piney Wood Atlas. Amelia Braga sketchbook. This is a mini one, so I use the big one, and I use the medium one. Wait for it. Medium one. And this little tiny one is going to come with me to El Salvador, because I'm going to most likely just be bringing my little fanny pack as the thing that I'm going to be carrying around with me. So this will be really awesome. It can easily fit right in. And it won't take up so much like room and weight if I do bring like a watercolor sketchbook or something. Let's see. We get into the really fun part. So Alexis also partners with our friend James, who runs Aesthetic Union in San Francisco. It's a letterpress print shop, and she does a bunch of different collaborations with Aesthetic Union, but these are inserts for the lid of the Simple Travel Palette. So you can actually swatch each of the colors and then, write the names of them in the little gaps beneath them. Really cute. I got 3 of them just because I don't have them. Or if I did, they're gone. And then I got some watercolors, because I have a huge tin of watercolors from Alexis, just from working there for so many years, but a lot of these are like 5 or 6 years old. Some of them are discontinued, and I think that maybe like the quality of the binder has changed, so I'm just excited. These are all of the older ones. I just recently was using this for a piece. These are colors that I actually use regularly and have run out of, So like French Vermilion, I needed a new one. I didn't have their Meadow colors, so they do blended colors. This is a blended color. That means that they're like custom mix colors that they make using multiple pigments. The rest of them are single pigments that they get from different sources. This is indigo, fluorescent magenta. I'll list the rest of them right now. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. You can check them out, and I'll also, again, I'll list the link to Case for Making and to Pinewood Atlas and just all of the resources for these things if these feel like things that you need. I am not necessarily an advocate for just buying things you don't need. All right. Thanks for hanging out.
Get away.
We're sipping on sunshine. We want to taste all this world as the offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No, we're never gonna let it fade. We want to taste all this world as the offer. When we run out of wine, we'll be sipping on sunshine. We're sipping on sunshine. We want to taste all this world as the offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No, we're never gonna let it fade. We want to taste all this world as the offer. When we run out of wine, we'll be sipping on sunshine. Sipping on sunshine, sipping on sunshine. We want to taste all this world as the offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No, we're never gonna let it fade. We want to taste all this world as the offer. When we run out of wine, we'll be sipping on sunshine.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching another studio vlog. Trudy and I are gonna head inside. It is warm in here despite all of the wind. I hope you enjoyed the painting. I hope you enjoyed the materials. Anything that I used is listed below. You can find also the artists who do the music for the vlog, which I use MusicBed. I think that's all you need to know. I appreciate you hanging out. I've been enjoying creating these vlogs as a means for me to share how I approach painting and also my studio work, but also just honestly as a means of reflection for myself, because sometimes I forget what I've even done. So it's really nice to almost use it as like a record for myself. And then hopefully 10 years from now, I'll look back between my eyes and be totally horrified. And also maybe like, oh yeah, you're thinking about those things. You were playing with those ideas. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.